Oh no, we only have a minute 30 seconds before the island blows up.
I like how the bomb says Eggman bomb bomb.
It's awesome. It can't be a bomb from Mario because that's copyrighted. But
Could have literally just said bomb. Bomb bomb.
bomb. It's like the same thing with Boom Boo. Can't be King Boo, so it's King Boom Boo.
Yeah, once again, this story is the pinnacle of stories that are great on paper and when we talk about them in conversation. And then you play the game and it's like, wait, this kind of sucks. It's just not presented well at all.
She's fine. She just looks like shit.
I'm talking about the whole game, my guy.
No, I know, but...
And yes, Maria in particular looks awful.
She doesn't get a good 3D model until Shadow Generation.
Which is hilarious. She has good CGI models.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's true.
But Shadow Gens is where we care about. So...
I don't know why
boy, did they do
her...
that game or do her justice. So I'm happy.
Why so melancholy? I believe Rouge actually says that in the English version. Which is such a you wouldn't think that would be the word that they choose for the English localization. I don't know. Seems too big for child audiences here. Hey, Eggman. We are finally entering the final act. Again.
Yeah, this game has a heavily prolonged beginning, but the middle section that Sonic Team goes through is heavily skipped over for the most part.
Yep.
Nobody say it.
Oh no. Oh no. Not this again. How will we ever cope without making references? Nah, we're fine.
I do like this scene a lot.
You want to talk about horrible looking human girls though, this scene. Why do they use CGI for everything but Eggman?
Anyways, this scene is always pretty cool. I love the implications of this. And it also gave us the funniest explanation in all of Sonic.
Yeah.
On why the moon is no longer blown apart in later games.
Yeah, there's the Sonic X interpretation. There's also what Iizuka has said in random like interviews. It's not even like interviews. It's just like random fans asking him what happens.
How often is the moon visible in later games?
Very.
Because like
it's visible at least once per game.
The only time I can really think about it, I can think of is like Hang Castle and Heroes.
Hang Castle and Heroes.
And that's an illusion. So that's also an illusion. Like I am fully able to accept that those are like illusions. So it's not actually the real moon.
How are they illusions?
Because those are creepy haunted castles that have ghosts and such. They could be anything. Look, it is a magic explanation.
At nighttime, bro.
Dude, it's the magic explanation. It could be anything.
It's just set at nighttime. It's the moon.
No, it could be
and
magic.
Then
it could be magic, okay?
There is White Acropolis in Sonic 06.
Which is a nighttime level where
you can see the moon. Yes.
Okay. Well, you see, that's an alternate timeline. That's an alternate timeline, though.
No, it fucking isn't.
It literally is. They created a new timeline.
It takes place after Shadow the Hedgehog, which takes place after Heroes, which takes place after Sonic Adventure 2.
That
doesn't matter if it gets erased from the timeline.
In this version of the world, that these specific events took place.
Okay, well then, what about the erased after everything is erased? Sonic is still in Soliana, and he has that shot of him looking up at the moon.
Well, that's where Izuka's explanation kicks in.
Okay. Your 06 timeline arguments mean nothing in this situation. Fuck you. Also, you have all of Unleashed, which is the whole thing is about night and day.
But do you ever see the moon?
Yes, you do. You know why? Because every night level, if you turn the camera to look up, you can see the moon in a different location in the sky.
That's because Dark Gaia pulled it back together for a short period.
Kill you. I'm going to kill you.
But after he was defeated, it re-released again. Therefore, by the time we got to the Shadow shorts, you know, that's why it was looking like it should.
There's gonna be a murder that takes place in our state, and people aren't gonna know why until this part goes up. You have 5 days.
Anyways, Rouge has the dick car. Isn't that funny?
Look at me. I'm driving way too fucking good in this. I am too good at these levels. Wee.
I want people in the comments to join my side for the moon argument.
I
don't care if you think I'm wrong or not. I just want to piss this guy off further, okay?
I just want people to comment on the video, so it's a win for me.
Exactly. We win no matter what. And we get to have a funny argument. I'm gonna bring this up on Twitter.
We're gonna have like a whole Twitter drama. That'll draw people to our channel. We should do that.
We'll post it on the channel Twitter.
I do have a lot of people that are like Sonic fans that I'm mutuals with and that follow me. So,
look, guys, we'll do it after we're done recording, and then you will be able to look at the date of that drama or that post, and you'll know when we recorded this.
I ain't opening Twitter right now.
I said we'll do it afterwards.
Okay, I guess.
Exactly. For now, we must look at the dick car.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really look like that.
No, but everyone calls it that, so.
It is clearly like Rouge's shoe and her ears, but them combined does not look very
Plus her general personality.
Yeah.
It just fits too much.
That's such a big dildo.
She's driving a phallus.
I'd hate to be the guy that has to follow this up. They're like parking a fucking minivan in a hallway. A big hallway. What are we even talking about, bro?
I don't know.
This is a Sonic video. I quit. Do you ever, like... when I was a kid playing this, I never fucking saw Tails flying up there until the, like, end screen. Because the, like, level just ends.
I didn't know Tails was ever there until you pointed it out to me.
Well, she's chasing him. She's chasing him, and they don't catch up to him.
It's been a while since I played the Dark Story and paid attention.
Shadow has to do Skyrail, I think. Right? Yeah. I think that's what happens.
Because you see, this is one of those games where if I replay it, I only replay certain levels and not the whole thing.
I mean, that's a lot of Sonic games, to be fair.
Anyways, epic level. This is a good one.
This is a good one. This is the one that everyone speculates is like a pseudo Sonic level, but they gave it to Shadow for whatever reason.
I mean, people usually point with the music, but Radical Highway. So I like to think that because this has that darker tone to it.
Yeah.
I like to think it's just Izuka's interpretation of rock music for Shadow. Or not, June's, my bad.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I just think It's two different interpretations.
But also, weren't there like screenshots of Sonic in this level at one point?
I believe so. So that's more evidence to support it. But it's also like, I don't know. There's we had arguments whether or not it's even confirmed or not before, but there is the potential for the fact that there was only 3 characters playable. So theoretically, all of these levels are Sonic levels. But it doesn't even matter, because Sonic and Shadow play exactly the same, so they could have just been concealing that Shadow was in the game.
Plus,
when they made that screenshot.
Final product-wise, Shadow's here and he's playable in this level, and that's kind of all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. And Shadow in a spooky pumpkin level fits in my heart and soul, so I like it.
He has it in the next 2 games as well, so.
I know. God, I'm never going to get over my desire to have another spooky level in Sonic.
Superstars gave it to us, kind of. If you count it.
Kind of, but not as well, because it's just like the regular casino aesthetic, and the badniks have ghost sheets on them, and that's about it.
Yeah, but in the context of classic Sonic, that's all I need. And I really like that level.
I'd like a... That's a thing, too. Classic Sonic has never had, like, a really just truly dedicated spooky level. So that's something I'd like to see. Oh, you know what? I guess the Sonic Rivals games have a spooky level in them. I think Rivals 2 specifically has like a haunted mansion.
I'll take your word for it, because I've never played those games.
We'll get to them eventually. I think they're worth a commentary. Less so 1. Less so 1. But Rivals 2,
I mean,
definitely.
hey, I'm interested. More Sonic games I've never actually played.
Yeah.
That was always fascinating about Dream Team.
Fun fact about me, Sonic Rivals is the first Sonic game I ever beat. I'm sure I've said that on the channel before, but...
Can't remember if I beat Sonic Genesis, Unleashed, or Heroes first. I'm pretty sure Unleashed.
It's the iconic scene that they just didn't even bother translating for the English.
I mean, to be fair, what would you translate that to? Hiya? It's just...
Or Sonic just going, ha! That's what I would do.
Could also say, take this!
Yeah. Take this! It's the Ian Flynn rewrite with Roger Craig Smith. Take this!
Well, I believe all 3 games with this cast all had the same voice director. So I think just...
And it's Rouge's voice actor.
Yeah, so I'm guessing just after this, they realized, let's stop doing trying to imitate JP voices. And Heroes sounds a heck of a lot better for that.
You talk about imitating the fucking Japanese voice actors. Ryan Drummond sounds nothing like fucking Junichi.
No, but he
really
gives basically
Heroes.
the same energy, just in English.
Not in Adventure 1.
I think
especially.
He does.
Adventure 1, he sounds completely different.
Dude, he is... Adventure 1 Sonic JP, and pretty much all Sonic JP, is trying to sound cool to kids in JP. Adventure 1 Sonic is trying to sound cool to kids in English. It is the same effect between both languages.
But it's also, I disagree with that.
It's just a local. It's because it's a localization. It doesn't have to sound exactly the same. It gets the same point across.
But no,
with
you're
the
not
same
hearing me.
I
disagree with you saying Sonic's voice is just meant to sound cool to Japanese boys. Because Sonic's voice in Japanese is very normal. It's not like exaggerated whatsoever.
Yeah, it is.
Versus, no, it really isn't. Compared to like fucking...
He talks incredibly fast and throws out a ton of cool phrases conveying feelings as well, which shows him off as a free spirit, which is a cool thing to do. and he throws out English.
Yeah, I'm just talking about his regular speaking voice. Sonic in Sonic Adventure in the English, everything he says is, hey, whoa, wow, super exaggerated all the time. It's not that, I don't think it's the same.
So would you rather have, no, never mind. That's getting into a different argument. I'd say it is. Especially compared to like lines of, oh yeah, this is happening.
I would argue Sonic Adventure 2's Ryan Drummond voice is closer to Junichi just because he's a lot calmer.
Closer, but I still think that's what they were going for in Adventure 1.
I don't think the Adventure 1 localization, Ryan Drummond even listened to a voice line from Junichi. And I don't think that the localization team I don't think the localization team cared to say, hey, I think the localization team is just like, hey, be fucking wacky to Ryan Drummond. That's essentially what Sonic feels like in that game versus every other Ryan Drummond game where he's just kind of chill. Like he's got like hype up moments. In Heroes, he's kind of like always got a higher level of energy, it feels like.
What I'm saying is it's still trying to do the same effect of just sounding cool.
If they were trying to sound cool
just
with
in
Sonic
a localized
Adventure,
fashion.
Sonic Adventure,
it's not like a pure, it's not like what a standard anime dub does.
No, but what I'm saying is if they were trying to sound cool with Sonic in Adventure 1, they had significantly failed. In about every way.
But that's what. Yeah, they've 100% failed. But it's what they were doing. That's what I'm arguing.
I argue that they weren't. I argued that they just didn't care to try. Is what it feels like for Sonic Adventure 1. It's like voice acting at the time, especially, was not as prestigious as it is now, and even now, it's still not very prestigious. But you know what I mean.
Well, what was the other hard mark? Final Fantasy X. And still a few years from
Sonic
this.
Adventure sounds like I don't know a good example to compare. It sounds like the fucking Resident Evil English, which, you know, I know that's the intended way for those games to sound, but those games seem intentionally fucking cheesy. But I don't know. That might just be because they had a Japanese person.
No, those were fully made in English.
Well, what I'm saying is I think that maybe a Japanese person acted as voice director for English people.
Yeah.
In that game.
Yeah.
But that's what Sonic Adventure sounds like to me.
I don't know. I think they're just trying to emulate the voice actors.
You keep saying that, but no, they're not.
Emulating through localization still, but, you know, capturing that cool effect. I don't know what else to say.
What about Sonic sounds cool in Sonic Adventure 1?
I never said he actually sounds cool. I never said he actually sounds cool.
Well, you are making your whole argument that that's what they were going for, and I'm arguing that they weren't because it doesn't sound cool, even for the time.
Hey, they failed, but that doesn't mean they weren't trying.
How do you know that that's what they were trying for if they completely failed such that it doesn't sound like what you're arguing that they were going for?
Okay, that's like trying to argue The Room was always made to be a comedy when it was made to be a drama. He just failed spectacularly in every single way, and it became a comedy instead of a drama. He's still planning to make it a drama.
Well, no, because in that case, we, like, kind of know about that because people have talked about it.
I don't think we need that kind of evidence. I think we can tell just from playing it. That's what they were trying to do. It just comes off as really, really funny and hokey. I
think it's pretty evident enough that with how video game voice acting was at the time, that they didn't try to do fucking anything. They just said, do fucking voices, and people did voices for the game. Whether or not it was, the
You're just intended
sound for the character.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I am. Just like this big-ass fucking planetoid thing. We were about to fucking gloss over the entirety of this stage, by the way.
Yeah.
This is the worst thing in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, now we have to talk about it, asshole.
Yeah. I was trying to stop that conversation, but you kept making me angry by being stupid.
I'm sorry, I'm just making good arguments that you just can't handle.
You are not arguing against my arguments either.
Do you want me to pull up the friggin' script for Adventure 1? And we will go over the lines and talk about if they were trying to create some kind of cool factor, even if it failed.
Localization, the people who wrote the dialogue for it are not the same people that did the voice direction for it.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm saying the voice direction and the voice actors did not try to do anything in Sonic Adventure 1 to give off any particular vibe. And you're arguing that they were trying to make it cool.
Yeah. Which is the particular vibe they were going for.
Whatever. This part sucks.
Hey, we're staying relevant this whole time. I don't know what to tell you.
We are, and it's going to be a very easy part to name, but still.
Listen, guys, once again, like the moon argument, please support me in the comments. It will piss this guy off so much. I will bring this up on Twitter as well.
This is my formal announcement of me quitting Crazy Jelly Commentaries.
This is how I join
murdering Daniel.
This is how I join official Sonic discourse on Twitter, guys. This is my debut.
Yeah, if you actually did, we would constantly be arguing on Twitter, by the way.
And I would end every single argument with, well, your opinion's wrong because you like Shadow the Hedgehog.
And your opinion is wrong because, something Sonic Heroes.
Listen, I would never bring Shadow the Hedgehog into the argument. Too many people like that game now. I would lose.
You would get dogpiled by me and my 3 mutuals that I actually interact with.
I would, and you know what? I respect the people who likes particular games. I'm not here to dump on them. I'm here to dump on your opinions.
We'd be like that scene in Dragon Ball Super of Goku and Frieza teaming up whenever someone talks shit about 06.
Be like, I'd be like, Shadow's still a bad game, but this guy be capping and you know it. we just shake hands and be like, we're gonna shit on this kid so fast.
Yeah. Yes, we do the fucking dap up.
Then the battle's over and we go back to petty arguments like the moon and localization
Shadow's characterization and Amy and
Okay, I've been slowly coming around on some of those.
It doesn't feel like it with Amy. It doesn't feel like I've made any ground with the Amy arguments.
Hey. When it comes to Amy, I will concede. The sass part's missing, and that's fun. The firecracker stuff is missing. That stuff's fun. I'm still completely okay that she doesn't like Sonic, or isn't as open about it.
I don't want to talk about this right now. Amy has not appeared in this video. We do not need to bring that shit up right now.
Well, what else are we going to talk about for 18 seconds?
We're done with Rouge until Cannon's Core. So I kind of wanted to talk about how shitty fucking Mad Space is, but we didn't get to do that this part.
And I'm okay with that. People talk about Mad Space forever.
Still, though, it did it before Mario Galaxy, so who's really the copycat now?
Still Sonic Lost World, because it doesn't copy anything from Mad Space.
Well, yeah, that's like the new gen Sonic team trying to make a Mario game because they're stupid and they don't know what a Sonic game is. But that's another story for another time.
Do I smell another Twitter argument?
Maybe. Kishimoto sucks.